Happy Valentine's Day. So I will not be back into the classroom until next week, Wednesday. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariely Sanchez and I'm a 4th grade teacher in South Florida. And happy Valentine's Day. So today the students are working on just a few little activities to celebrate the day of kindness and friendship and love. And this morning it all started with Miss Guzman continuing her math lesson from yesterday on finding the unknown angle. And she had the students stand in like a human equation line where they were holding dry erase boards with different either symbols or numbers. And they stood in front of the class and the rest of the class had to figure out what was the missing number on the board that was blank, and when they had to switch from maybe subtraction to addition, how to move the students around in the human equation line. So that was really cool. Then after that, I had the students start on their Valentine's Conversation Hearts friendly letter. I told them they could write it to anyone, to themselves, to their parents, to their pets, to anything that they want to send their Be My Valentine letter to. And that's the one that I used, the little conversation hearts that are foam stickers that I found at Dollar Tree. Let me show you that right now. So these are the conversation hearts that I'm talking about. They're little foam stickers, so it's very easy for the students to use. They don't need to use glue. They already have adhesive, so they just peel the backing and then put it on their letter. And these are the way that I distributed to each team. So I had actually bought like 4 of these and I used 3 packets and I split each pack into 2 different containers. These are the little containers that are snack containers from Dollar Tree that I got this color last summer. It's really cool. I have them in different colors. I use them for crayons, for deck of cards, for the Mancala beads, for recess games. But basically, this is how I separated them. And I asked everyone in the team to get 5 hearts. It could be maybe similar sayings or different sayings, but everybody had to have 5 different hearts and then create their friendly letter. Let me show you my example. This is a template that I created myself, and this is the sample letter that I wrote for the students. I wrote it to my son. And I went ahead and I showed them how they can use the conversation hearts in the middle of the message that they're trying to write for the person. And then I ended it and I showed them all the different parts of a friendly letter, which was most important. I also put this on the document camera so that they can see the 8 different types of message hearts that are available in this little package. So then after that, they started writing their letters and using their little hearts, and some of them even started coloring around the border and decorating it. They haven't finished, so when they come back from PE, they'll go ahead and do that. But right now, what Miss Guzman and I are going to do is we're going to put all the goodie bags together. I know, last minute, but sometimes that's fun. Or is it? We'll see. But this is the setup that I have going. So these are the little cards that I made last year for my students, and I just updated it to have my name and Miss Guzman's name. And yep, I love puns. If you've been in my channel, you know that. You are the right student for us. And these are pencils that I got at the Target dollar spot. So there's 20 pencils all together. And basically it's a template. We cut it out. And then I used a X-Acto knife to cut through the line here. So we could just feed the pencil through. Almost looks like a little pencil arrow. Cupid's bow arrow. Super cute with the little heart. And then these little erasers and stamps are from Dollar Tree. These little clear bags are from Dollar Tree. These sticker sheets are also from Target. These scratch-offs are from Target. The fruit snacks that are in the shape of hearts are from Target. And of course, my favorite, Sweet Tart Hearts. And that is what we're going to now assemble in the goodie bags. So we'll show you once it's all put together. All right, so here we go, putting everything together. So I'll see you on the flip side. All right, Miss Guzman and I did it. In about 10 minutes, we assembled 20 goodie bags, and this is the result. We just need to wrap it up with a little tie, but they're all filled and ready for that, so here it is. Here are all the cute little goodie bags with all the cute little goodies that I hope the kids love, because it's all made with love. Happy Valentine's Day, kids. And thank you, Miss Guzman. She's just putting all the extras away because we have extras. It's good to have extras because you never know. You could use them for yourself. You could use them for next year. I don't know, different things like that. Put it in like a little reward treasure box. Oh, random prizes, things like that. All right, so I'm going to go pick up the kids from PE and I will catch up with you later. We are going to have donuts. Oh, let me show you really quickly the donuts that I got the kids. Actually, no, I'll show you later because I got to go pick up the kids. And before I pass out the donuts, I can show you the donuts because Dunkin' Donuts does the little heart donuts. It's really cute. And the kids brought their treats for everyone. So, oh, and another thing, check it out. Some of the kids got balloons from their parents. This is something that the PTA did as a way to do a fundraiser and also spread the love. And yeah, very cute balloons. And the balloons came attached with a little teddy bear to hold it in place. So super cute. All right, picking up the kids now. I'll see you later and I'll show you little snippets here and there of what they end up doing in the last 2 hours of the day. See you later. All right, so it's time for these donuts to get passed out. And these are the donuts that I picked up this morning. And Dunkin' Donuts also gave me these. So I just put my name on them. And now I'm going to tear them out and give one to the students. So here we go. It's now the end of the day, and from the little clips that you last saw, the students had a lot of treats to enjoy, and they gave each other all the little cards, and we gave them our treats. So it was a really nice end to our day. They also wrote some sonnets. So I introduced sonnets. I got this idea from Teaching on Tables on Instagram. I'll link her Instagram down below. But basically, she had her students write sonnets on different things they love. It could be food, it could be Fortnite, it could be their pets, whatever they wanted to write. And at first, the students were like not sure. They thought that it was a little hard. I showed them an example on a website, which I'll show you right now in a few minutes. And then I started writing one for myself on gummy bears. Sour gummy bears. So I'll show you my 2 quatrains that I've written so far. Now, sonnets are written in 3 quatrains, and quatrains have every other line rhyming, and then it ends with a couplet. And a couplet is 2 lines that rhyme at the end. So I went over that pattern with them. I told them, I kind of mentioned a little bit about iambic pentameter, but I told them I didn't expect them to follow that for this particular poem. I just wanted them to write about something that they love and that they could have fun with it. And they actually loved it so much, they didn't want to stop writing, even though I told them it was time to start passing out the treats. Like, they actually prefer to write over eating the treats. But I did collect the letters and I told them that they could finish tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow we could do a little poetry slam, and whoever wants to stand on the stage and share their poems can do so. So we'll see how that goes. So let me show you the website that I got the sample of the sonnet, and it's about a cat, someone that has a cat, and it's really cute. And then I'm going to show you where I got the sonnet recipe from, which was a free download if you join the newsletter of this particular teacher's blog. So let me show you. So here is the sonnet. It says cat verses, and as you can see, this is a quatrain, this is a quatrain, and this is a quatrain. A quatrain is a 4-line poem where every other line rhymes, so it follows an A, B, A, B pattern. But in a sonnet, this has an A, B, A, B pattern, and then this is a C, D, C, D pattern, E, F, E, F pattern, and then G, G. And I explained to those students what the letters meant. And this is from kidzone.ws. And this is a sonnet on a cat. And the cute thing is that you can print it out for the students so that they can have it nice and big. Or you could just have it on the website like I did so I can show them. And that is what I used to kind of give them an example of what a sonnet is. This is the recipe for the English sonnet, and this teacher also includes the Italian sonnet, which is where Shakespeare got inspired from. So he basically used the Italian sonnet and then made it his own, and hence created the Shakespearean sonnet. And here is that pattern explained once again, and it also gives a little bit of trivia about Shakespeare. This comes from MaryPat Mahoney, and I'll be sure to link her down below in case you're interested in getting this resource, which again is free if you joined her mailing list, her email mailing list. And she also includes vocabulary that goes over it. Like I said, I mentioned iambic pentameter, but we're not doing it in this form because it's a little bit more advanced and we're just doing it for fun. Plus, it helps the students get introduced to poetry. Since next week, we start a poetry unit that's going to last for the next 4 weeks. So now let me show you my example for the sonnet. I am not done. I have to write one more quatrain and then my couplet. So far this is what I have. So I basically gave the students colorful paper that I just printed my line template on it, and I had them choose whatever color they wanted from the ones that I had available. And then I had them head their paper and title it based on whatever their topic was. So mine is on sour gummy bear love. And this is what I wrote. The goodness of your squishy sour surface makes me giggle. As I eat you, I am dizzy with joy that makes me tickle. You are the sunshine, the rainbow after the rain. I'm proud to call you mine. With love, you flood my brain. So now I need to write another quatrain and then my couplet to finish my sour gummy bear love sonnet. As you can tell, we are definitely having a lot of fun with this little writing assignment. They're like, wow, poetry is so much fun. I did have them use Rhyme Zone in order to go and look for words that rhyme. It's one of my favorite websites to use, rhymezone.com. And what I did is I had each team get one laptop and they kind of shared their time with the laptop. I don't have a one-to-one. I only have 8 laptops that are assigned to my students and then my 4 desktop computers. So we're very limited with how many electronic devices we have available, but the students did the best with what they had and they actually made it work and they were helping each other out. Whoever was having the laptop, they were being asked, can you find a word that rhymes with this? So I'm really happy to see that they really enjoy themselves and I can't wait to see their completed sonnets because I'm looking forward to having a nice time and laugh with them because they were really having a good time. And next week, since we start our poetry unit, I'm going to be introducing our poetry portfolio, which I talked about it last year, but I'll be sure to mention it next week. All right, so that's basically all that I have to share with you for today, Valentine's Day, except for the fact that I need to show you my shirt. So first of all, this beautiful heart necklace, bead necklace, was given to me by Miss Guzman on Monday, so I've been wearing it almost every day. My Lillipop sorbet bead lanyard, and I'll be sure to link it down below. This is where I have my keys. But my shirt is one of my new shirts from the Wright Stuff Chics, and it is basically the alphabet, but the letters I and the O is a heart, and then you are a different color, so that, yeah, it's the letters of the alphabet, but it says, I love you. So that is what I wore today. It's great. Tomorrow I'm going to wear another love shirt. It's not going to be red. It's my black love shirt where the heart has wings on it. I've wore it before, but it's one of my favorite shirts, so why not? And that way I can wrap up the love week or the kindness and friendship week tomorrow on Friday. Now let me move this over because I feel like my neck is getting like pulled. All right, so that's all I have for you for today, Thursday, and now I'm going to take you on to Friday. Oh, but wait, not just yet. I need to show you some little activity sheets that I passed out to the students at the end of the day. I think you may have seen them in the clips, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about them. Those were from the Target Dollar Spot. Here they are. So these are the little activity sheets, and these came from the Target Dollar Spot. They were $1 for a pack of 24, and the students really enjoy these. So I passed these out at the end of the day while they were receiving their treats, and they got to complete some neat little Valentine's Day inspired activities. All right, so now I'm definitely done with today, Thursday. I will see you tomorrow, Friday. Good morning, everyone. We have now made it to Friday. So we have a couple of things in store for the students today, and I'll be sure to check back with you and let you know how all that goes. I'm also going to make sure I sit down with Ms. Guzman later today so that we can reflect on this week. And then this weekend, I will be going to Get Your Teach On in Orlando. It'll be my first time. I'm very excited. It's also Get Your Teach On's 3-year anniversary or birthday, so it's gonna be fun. I'm going to be driving out early Sunday morning. I'm gonna pick up a fellow friend of mine and we're gonna road trip it all the way to Orlando, so that will be a separate vlog all on its own that will be published sometime next week, and I'll show you some of the highlights from that event. Now, we cannot video record the Get Your Teach On sessions, but I can record in between as I'm going from one session to the other, or maybe after the day, so that I can reflect on my glowing moments from the day. So I'm looking forward to having a great weekend. That means that I will need to miss school on Tuesday, which is the day after President's Day, and I need to leave sub plans today for that, and I need to make sure Miss Guzman is ready in case she does have to teach that whole entire day. And the only way she gets to do that is if they get a sub. If they can't get a sub for me, then they're gonna have to split my class, and I already told Miss Guzman that she can observe other teachers during the day. So I will not be back into the classroom until next week, Wednesday. And then I'll be sure to tell you how it went, and then I can start my classroom vlog then. So very exciting weekend coming up. I also have my South Florida teacher meetup tomorrow for our February gathering, and I'm going to do that also in a separate vlog. So lots of content coming in the next week or so. And I'm looking forward to sharing all of that with you. So let me go ahead and continue getting my day started because it's early in the morning, and I will check back in with you later. It's now the end of the day, and Ms. Guzman and I are going to sit down and reflect on this week, and then I'll continue to chat with you for a little bit. So let's do that now. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So here we are at the end of another week. What is this week? 5, 6? I lost count.
Me too. I think it is 6.
4, 5. I think this is week 6.
Yeah, I think it's 6.
You've been with us for 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So you made it through the week of Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We survived.
It's interesting. But it was cute. Overall, it was cute.
Yeah, they had a great time. So what are we going to reflect on this week?
The lesson. Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Tell me about the glowing moments of the week.
One of the highlights, I really liked the moment of silence that was made for Parkland. I really liked that. I like how the school did that. I didn't know the school was going to do that.
I forgot to mention that in yesterday's blog that our school held a moment of silence at 10:17 a.m. in honor of the 17 victims that were lost in Marjorie Stoneman Douglas last year, a year ago yesterday. So it was great that we were able to do that as a school and come together and remember those people that were so important to our community. And shout outs to all my teacher tubers out there. I know 5'1" teacher Brittany, I know her. So I sent her a message yesterday thinking of her. So we're all thinking of them and keeping them in our hearts and our thoughts and our prayers. So
Yeah.
definitely that was one of the memorable highlights of this week.
Yeah. And I think they finished their collage this week, or was it last week?
They finished it this week.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, because last week we were in the middle of it, but this week we finally finished it, and it was nice.
Yeah, their United States collage on the different contributions of the immigration groups or the immigrant groups that come and make up the United States. So I will show you that after we're done so they can see the finished product. It's now showcased in our classroom. And yeah, they did.
Super colorful.
Yeah, super colorful. The kids did a great job. So now we're moving on to chapter 9, which we have until the end of this grading period, which is like a whole month and a half. We're gonna focus on some historical Black figures starting next week, so that'll be really good.
Also, I liked, and she got to see that of my lesson. I liked how the students were human equations.
Yes, I talked about that yesterday. I really like that.
Yeah, thank you. I really enjoy students moving, and during a lesson I like seeing movement. I like trying to incorporate movement in everything I can. So that was fun for me to see and to teach. And I liked how she was able to see that because she liked it too. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I also included a clip in the video, so.
Yeah. Basically, it was them finding the mystery angle. So the person was a mystery person. I should have done sunglasses so they can put on.
Oh, that's fun.
So they can really act out their part. But that's something I'll probably do in the future for me to reflect on.
See, growing moments. You glows and grows.
But yeah, it was fun.
It was. Other than that, what were some other glowing moments? I know that, let me see, I'm trying to think here. 5-day school week, lots of things that we did.
Yeah. Oh, the little gifts that we put together.
The little treat bags were super cute.
For Valentine's Day.
Yeah. And today they got to do the math review game.
Yes.
We did the sink and swim math review from Michelle at Pocketful of Primary. And I'll show you once we're done here how we put it together. It was really good. It was fun. They really loved it. And yeah, we pretty much broke them into 2 groups. And depending on whether they got the question right or wrong, they either got to sink someone from the opposing team if they got the question right, or swim, which means bring someone up from their team who had sat down. Or if they got it wrong, they themselves had to sink. So it was a good review for chapter 11 because we're done. We're a week ahead.
And they seem to understand the concept, so we were really happy to
all about angles. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like everything else I've pretty much highlighted in the video, in the previous blog and in this blog. So if you want to check those out, I'll link the previous video down below. But what are the growing moments? Moments that we can grow from. Definitely do self-care and take care of yourself on days when there are holidays, because the students are very excited because they're celebrating a holiday. They are bringing candy and eating sweets. And yesterday they had double the donuts and a cupcake, mini cupcake. They had lots of candy. And, at the end of the day, do it at the end of the day for your sanity. Yeah, because if you're doing the middle of the day, then just make sure you do something relaxing for the rest of the day. But we had instruction to do throughout the day. And it was good to do it at the end of the day, but also make sure that you take care of yourself, because I was super tired. So I knew I needed to rest and unwind, which I did once I got home. So definitely. And one of the big things that I focused on this week was color. Definitely infuse color within your instruction because it activates the brain. The kids get excited. So this week they did color, using highlighters. They colored writing using highlighters for the rainbow writing. And they used their little reading kits with the glasses and all that stuff that I showed in the previous vlog. And they also got to write on colored paper, both for their revision of their essay and both for their sonnet writing, which, by the way, we didn't film it, but they did such a good job today. We had a poetry slam, and they got to share their sonnets about the favorite things that they love. And someone wrote about their dog, and it was
so heartwarming.
It was beautiful.
I was like, I wish I could take it and read it to my puppy.
It was just, I'll try to show you because it was so cute. And other people wrote about water, and they could be as silly as they wanted to. Someone wrote about their shoe, their sock,
too.
About being smelly.
Exactly.
And every time they presented their poem, we didn't clap, we just did finger snaps. It was so much fun. They liked it. So yeah, that was fun, incorporating that movement with the review game, incorporating the color, different ways to engage the students so that they are excited about what they are learning about. So we actually did a lot of fun stuff this week. So we're tired. This is the day after Valentine's Day. So we are ready for a long weekend, and I'm getting ready for Get Your Teach On, which I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for her going because she's been telling me about it since January, and I'm like,
I told her I wish I could take you with me so that you can experience it, but I'm going to share with her as much as I can.
Her brain.
And and things like that. And she just saw me create lesson plans, sub-plans for Tuesdays since I'm not going to be here. And she's going to be here. Hopefully they do get a sub. And if they do, then she can be here with the students. If they don't and they split the class, then she's just going to observe other teachers during the day. But she got to see me put some sub-plans together, and now I just need to make copies, and we're good to go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anything else? Any tips that come to mind?
My tips are always ask questions. I think that is the best thing because every time she's like a walking dictionary. Every time I have a question, she's like, oh yeah, this is how you do it, and this and this and this. It's awesome. It's awesome. So yeah, I think the worst mistake you can make is stay curious when you have someone knowledgeable right next to you.
Always staying curious is good, but make sure that you don't just stay curious by yourself. Include other people. Like, always stay curious. That's really good. And then just ask questions. I know that's what you meant. You're a good girl. Like today, some of the things that I went over with her had nothing to do with teaching, but everything to do with the teaching profession, which is about benefits. So she was asking me, how do you apply for benefits? What are the benefits that are offered? What is covered? What is not covered? What do I have to purchase? How much would it possibly be? So we did have a good discussion about that. And that's important.
Very useful.
Retirement and all that stuff. Even though we're far from retirement. But,
I haven't even started.
But it's never too late to start thinking about it, because you can start saving up, and by the time you do retire, you have all this money to take care of you, you know, in your little home when we're growing a little older and older. But anyway, but that's a good one. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions and stay curious. We should put that on a t-shirt. Somebody already did, probably.
I wrote that on one of the pencils for the kids. Stay curious.
That's true. Which I talked about. She did all these cute little pencils with all these like messages for the kids and thanking them, and they were all positive. I'll show you mine because I forgot to show mine. But I'll insert a picture here of all the pencils if you're not sure what I'm talking about. And those are the pencils. So, yeah. All right, so that's it. Thank you. I think you're wonderful.
I think you're more wonderful.
Stop it. I'm going to say thank you. Because sometimes it's hard to take compliments.
You're funny.
But we got to take them and just keep going. All right, so that's it for our little reflection time with Miss Guzman. Yay. See you soon.
Bye.
All right, so from what we just mentioned in our little sit-down chat and reflection, I want to show you the United States collage that the students did based on the contributions of the different immigrant groups in the United States. So here it is. So this is the collage that Ms. Guzman was referring to, where the students were contributing all the different elements from the different immigrant groups that have made the United States what it is today. They also had to include how each immigrant group settled in the United States, and these are the pictures that represent that. Now I'd like to show you the sink or swim game that we did today with the students. That again comes courtesy from Michelle at Pocketful of Primary. So I'll be sure to link that one in the description box below so you can get a copy of it if you're interested from Teachers Pay Teachers. So here we go. So here's the sink or swim game, and we did it on chapter 11, which is angles. And we put in the rules, which are similar to what Michelle uses, but we tweaked it up a little bit for ourselves. And right now the questions are all blank, but if I were to close it, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to open it again. So I can go over here and open, here we go. And here you have the questions. They're hyperlinked, so once you touch them, the hyperlink turns to black. And these are the questions that the students were working on. So it goes question, answer, question, answer, and so forth. So all of these questions went over what we learned in chapter 11. There were only like 5 lessons in chapter 11, all going over angle measurements. So we did 15 questions and put them in this little review game, and the students were able to play it, and that is what we did today in math. In writing, the students continued working on their Ella Fitzgerald revisions by making sure that they revised one body paragraph using the Rainbow for Details activity that we did earlier this week. And that's basically where we are. So now I'm going to finish setting my desk up for the substitute day that I will be having next week, Tuesday. And then I'll show you my subplans for that day. All right, I just finished setting up my subplans on my desk. So I want to show you how I set it up and a couple of other things. So here we go. So it all starts with this subplan template, which is my template that I created. And it goes through the whole entire day along with a behavior management sheet to help the sub or Miss Guzman if she's gonna be here, and a little comment form on the back. So this is pretty much all the things that I have set up. So this is their Do Now activity. This is a grammar minute. It's an ebook for 4th grade. This is a Scholastic News, and I know that it's an old date because I saved some of my Scholastic News, but it was very fitting to next week because it talks about President's Day, and it also talks about the Little Rock Nine. And this will go along with this, which is Stepping into History, is a Common Core pair text because it talks about Ruby Bridges. And then I'm going to have them do a current events with an article summary on the back. For math, if the class is split up, they will use this packet, which comes from both the Go Math, Reteach, and Enrichment pages, along with some of the worksheets for practice sheets that come from the Math Worksheets for Kids website, which I'll link down below. And then for social studies, I'm having the students work on a Florida Studies weekly. And this one happens to be on the Civil War, so it's very fitting with the topic that we've been talking about for the past few weeks. And that resource can be found on this website, which is Studies Weekly. They have them for all the states and all the subjects for social studies, so I will be sure to link this down below as well. I also went ahead and left my sub-plan templates for next week that include reading and language arts and math, science, and social studies on the back. So I'm leaving this on my desk along with my sub-plans. So this is all ready for next week. And I just wanted to quickly show you, this is the cute little pencil that Ms. Guzman gave me. She gave one to all the students like I showed you in a previous picture, but this one says, focus, Marieli, you can light up a room with your magic. How cute is that? Thank you, Ms. Guzman, for my beautiful pencil. And this desk is ready for my sub for next week, and Ms. Guzman as well. All right, so that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this 2-day vlog. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought or any questions you may have. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I hope you have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile. Hello dreamers, wishers, and magical thinkers. Thank you so much for making it to the very end of this video and for showing your support. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking on my picture down here. You can also check out my latest videos here and here. Don't forget to believe in the magic that's inside you because you are capable of great things. See you next time.